Well, it is getting close to time for me to start my thru hike. I'm getting pretty excited. It's about a week and a half away now at the time of this video. So I figured I would do a rundown of the gear I'm taking. There may be some small changes here and there, but this is pretty much what I'll be taking. So I'll just do a quick rundown first, and then I'll kind of go into specifics after I show everything. Start over here. This is my backpack. It's an Osprey Exos 46. Just got that at a REI garage sale for like 30 bucks. And it's light. It's not ultra light, but I really like the mesh on the back of it. I find that to be really comfortable. If you can see that there. And I mean, it's pretty light. It's 2 pounds, a little over 2 pounds maybe. And then next up are my trail running shoes. Salomon's, I don't even know what they're called, XA 3D Ultra 2. They're Gore-Tex, fairly light. They've got these Kevlar strings. Those kind of worry me. If they break on the trail, I'll have to improvise some way of fixing them. But, yeah, so there's shoes. Back here is a Arc'teryx rain jacket. Comes in at 12 ounces, I think. I'm not sure what it is. I got it at a garage sale again, REI garage sale for 50 bucks. I think it's like a $300 jacket, which I could never afford. Yeah, so that was nice. These are my walking sticks. I've never actually used walking sticks. I just had a lot of people tell me that I would want them for the thru hike. So I picked up a pair with my REI dividend. These were Black Diamond Z-Lite poles. They fold up pretty nicely, small. I think the pair weigh around 13 or 14 ounces. They're fairly nice. I've never used them, so I'll have to report back on those later. Okay, then I have a pack cover. This one comes in at 4 ounces. I think I might make a DIY one and try to get it around 2 ounces, just because I have some sil nylon left over from my tarp project. This is a rain kilt that I've made. As opposed to rain pants, it just kind of wraps around me and lets me get more of a breeze when I'm hiking, so I can not sweat as badly. This is just a pack towel. It's under an ounce. Oh yeah, this is 2 ounces. Pack towel under an ounce. I just hang it on my pack and use it for sweat or drying, wiping off, whatever. A buff. I've got long hair, so that helps hold that together, as well as a bandana, same kind of deal. Just a fleece hat. It was on sale for 10 bucks. I don't normally wear fleece hats, but I figured I might like one. It's got that reflective lining, so it should be warm. I've tested it out and it's pretty warm for what it is. This is just a chamois thing I got from the dollar store. I always take this. It's good for cleaning up kitchens or wiping down, blowing your nose, whatever you have to do. These are my shorts. I don't know what they are. They're fairly light. Actually, before I go on, I'll post a link to my Geargrams website with my gear that I'm going to be taking, so you can see what all these things weigh if you're interested, because I don't remember all the weights off the top of my head. Anyways, these are just quick dry shorts, nothing special. I probably will switch over to running shorts. I don't know, that's just what I've been told. We'll see. And let's see, pants, just another light pair of pants, quick dry. Not much to them. They're not zip-offs. I really don't like zip-offs, and I'm kind of debating whether I should even take these pants, because I can just wear shorts with the long johns I have. If you have any comments on that, please tell me. I'd like to know. Okay, This is just a wool micro weight shirt, smart wool. It's good, doesn't stink much. Smart wool socks, 2 pairs. They're the same type. I like these socks. They are just low-rise socks. There's a little bit of padding in them, but not too much to get you really hot. Just a small sock there. These are my Patagonia Capilene 3 long johns. I'll probably might wear them when it's cold. Most likely I'll just wear them to bed. Although if it does get cold, I could just wear those under my shorts. This is my Capilene 3 long sleeve shirt with a zip collar. And that'll be for cold weather. These are my underwear. Those ex officio boxer brief things. I've had good experience with those. They don't stink, you can wear them for a long time, and they're easy to wash. I've got 2 pair of those. I think they're like at most 3 ounces each. Okay, that's the clothing. Now I'll get to slightly more fun stuff. This isn't really fun, but these are just chargers I'm gonna have to take. This is a USB charger that charges my phone and my Kindle, which is convenient. The only problem is my camera, which is I'm using right now. This is just the case. It has to have this separate wall charger, which is really a big hassle. There's no way to charge it by USB. That kind of is disappointing, but this thing is only 1.3 or 4 ounces, so it's not too bad. Okay, it's just a smartphone, Droid phone. I'll be taking that so I can update in towns. Most time I will just leave it off. Camera and case to protect it. Probably an extra battery, I don't know yet. This is my Kindle. This is just a little fleece case I made for it. I will probably stick a piece of cardboard over this just to protect the screen a little bit. But yeah, I mean, this thing comes in at 7.5 ounces, and for all the reading and books I can get with it, I think it's definitely worth it. And it lasts, the battery will last for like 2 months on this thing. It's pretty crazy. This is my AT guidebook. I've looked at several books, and I recommend this one. It's got the best layout. Basically, well, that's not, let's see. Basically, it lists your trail elevation here, and then along this axis, you can see at the different mile points what you're going to be crossing. It's really convenient, and compared to the other one I looked at, this one is a lot better of a layout. And you can see it has maps of the different towns you'll be crossing through, and just some word or some articles about what you'll see there. Now I wish I could get this onto the Kindle, and I looked for any brand of book that would go onto the Kindle, like the guide books, but I could not find a single one. Maybe if anyone has a link to one that you can just download somewhere, I would definitely like that, just to save some weight. I think this book comes in at 8 ounces, so that's a lot for one book, although it is a really helpful book. And I would like to have it on the Kindle. This, I just found this at REI for $2, I think. It's just a short section of the trail. It's a map, and it kind of shows you different places of interest, and it's actually got a real map on the back there. I don't know if that's going to be useful or not. This is the first, let's see, 90 miles of the trail. I just bought this. It was $2. I just figured I'd give it a try. It's super light. Doesn't even really register. And figured I'd give that a try, see if it's actually worth it. And if I do like it, I'll get some more along the way. Although I kind of think I won't be using those. Next up, this is just my journal with a little space pin that I can clip onto my pack. Just a small journal. Comes in at 2 ounces total. Definitely worth it to write down your thoughts along the trail. Lighters. One thing I was going to say is this big Bic lighter comes in at 0.8 ounces. These 2 small ones combined together are exactly equal to 0.8 ounces, so I figure I'll just take these 2 small ones. If one fails, I'll have another one as a backup. I might not get quite as much fuel as one big one, but having a backup is a lot better. I do have fire still, but I don't think I'll be taking that because it's not really... I mean, if I run out of a lighter or if I don't have fire, someone else will if I have to borrow it. Okay, I'll get to the kitchen in a second. First aid kit and some Neosporin. I'm going to have to repackage it to be a little smaller, but that's what I'll be taking. I'm going to throw in some ibuprofen, Advil, kind of stuff like that, and some type of anti-diuretic, just in case. This is the knife I'll be taking. It's called a Palladio something. It comes in, it's just barely over an ounce, and this is a fairly large knife. It's a single bevel blade, so you can see this side is flat, this side has the bevel. I'll probably do a gear review on this later. It's a pretty nice knife. It can be sharp. It needs to be sharpened out of the box, I'll tell you that. But at 1.2 or 3 ounces, you can't beat it. It's super light. I mean, it's kind of a cool design. It's basically a knife stripped down to just the bare essentials. Everything you don't need is taken off. And I figure I'll use that for any cutting I have to do and for just kind of kitchen use. Okay, next up, nail clippers. Pretty self-explanatory. They weigh pretty much nothing, and I figure it'll be good to take them. This is just some Dr. Bronner's soap. I'm going to repackage it into a dropper bottle once I can actually find one, and that'll just be used for cleaning kitchen stuff and cleaning my stuff. Duct tape in a little Ziploc. It's about, I don't know, 6 feet at most. Toothpaste, toothbrush, spork thing, earplugs, because you don't want to hear other people when you're trying to sleep near shelters. And this is my kitchen. I'll go into that in a second. Toilet paper, I will remove the cardboard roll, obviously, and fold it up. This is a Platypus 1 liter fold-up drinking thing. This is where I'll store most of my water, besides just taking like a Gatorade bottle to drink from. This is an extra one. This is like 0.8 ounces, so it's pretty easy to pack 2 of them without taking a big weight hit. For water, I will be using a Sawyer, squeeze filter. And the bags this thing comes with are not very durable, so I'll just use this because the threading is the same, so I'll just run the water through this. Basically, you fill this up with your dirty water, screw it on to right here, and squeeze the bag, and it comes out this little bottle cap on the end here. It's got a pretty high flow rate, and it's guaranteed for 1 million gallons. You'll just have to back flush the filter a little bit if you filter out any turbid water, which it comes with a syringe to back flush it, but I find you could just do it with your mouth. If you just blow through here and blow the water out here, it works fine. Although you can't let it build up too much gunk because it gets a little too hard to blow. Alright, food bag. This is just a steel nylon dry sack. I have 13 liter, I think. Yep, 13 liter dry bag. Not much to it. This is my hammock. You've probably seen that in the other video. Bug net. This is a DIY pillow I made. It's made out of Momentum 90 fabric, so it's pretty soft and easy on the skin. It's got a little hook here if you need to attach it. Maybe you can attach it to the ridgeline so it doesn't fall out of the hammock. It's stuffed with just kind of your standard Walmart cheap pillow stuffing. I found a small pillow from Walmart and took it apart and put the stuffing into here. It comes in at 3 ounces, which is not bad at all for a actually stuffed pillow. And though it may look small in a hammock, that's actually a perfect size pillow for me. It goes right under my neck and just kind of gives me some support. Headlamp. Petzl Tika XP2, I think. Yeah. And I mean, this is a really nice headlamp. The batteries in this thing last forever. I still have the stock batteries. They're about to go out on me, but I've used that for countless trips. I use it all the time around the house. And this one has a red light mode as well, which you will want when you are in the shelters so you don't disturb people, and if you want to stay up and read or something like that. Okay, headlamp. This is my steak bag. Right now I have aluminum MSR groundhog steaks in there, although I'm going to switch them out for titanium steaks before I leave, just to save some ounces. My tarp. This is just my DIY tarp in snake skins. Comes in at about £1, a little less, I think. And you can see here, just a carabiner on the end here. I normally clip the carabiner through both of these D-rings, and I'll just hang that on the pack like so, and let it dry if it's wet. That's what the snake skins are made out of mesh for, they let it dry. This is my top quilt. It's in a silk nylon stuff sack I made. Stuff sack has been waterproofed, except for this little gap here. And I figure if water does get in, this will keep most of it off. I'll be good. But I'm going to line my pack with a trash compactor bag, so water should not even get near this anyways. And finally, this is my underquilt. This is not the sack I'll be keeping it in. I'm still kind of making a stuff sack for that, trying to find out the right size. That is the gear. I guess I will go into my kitchen. Actually, one thing I've been considering, I don't know if I need to take these or not, some gloves. These are waterproof Mountain Hardwear gloves. They total 3 ounces. If anyone has an opinion on the gloves, whether you need them or if they're even worth it, just leave a comment or something. I'd be interested in seeing what you have to say. I don't think I'll need them, but you never know. They might be handy. Alright, kitchen. This is a Snow Peak Trek 700 pot that I've got here with lid. Titanium, super light. I really like it. It's got these handles on the side that fold out, so you can pick it up when it's hot. Inside I've got my stove, which is a Snow Peak, let's see here, Snow Peak Gigapower Light Max. It's a 2-ounce stove. Really nice. I really like it. Super light. It does not have an automatic piezo ignition, but I've got lighters for that reason. Folds out. You can see how it kind of folds out there. It's a really efficient and light stove. I recommend it, and it packs up really light, or small, I mean. And inside here I've just got a small fuel canister, and that's all. So that's the kitchen. The kitchen comes in at pretty well under £1. I forget how light it is, but you'll have to look on Gear Grams. So that's that. I think I kind of went into everything here. Nothing else that needs explaining. If you have any questions, just leave a comment and I'll try to get back to you. If you have any suggestions, I would definitely like to hear them, because this is my first thru hike, so I don't have a lot of experience thru hiking, although I have backpacked a lot. And I guess I'll see you later. Have a good one. Alright everybody, one more thing I forgot to show. This is just my insulation I'll be taking. It's just a Patagonia down sweater, 800 fill power I think. It's about 12 ounces in weight, and that's for when it gets cold. And I think that's it now. See you later.